You got a backstage view. All right, here we go. How to draw caricatures. Here we go, people. Welcome. This is a live stream video, and this is basically how I draw caricatures. A little bit of an easier way, kind of using Tom Richmond's advice and Keelan Parham's advice in their books. I'm going to use a little color stick to do a sketch. I do a pre-sketch, like no longer than like 10 or 20-second pre-sketch here. Again, I use this website I like called earthsworld.com. And let's see if we can get this face up here for you. There we go. This is... Hey, everybody, hit that like button. Thanks so much for tuning in live. Appreciate you all. This is... we talk about the head shape and the T shape. Where is there more mass, above or below the eye line, like Tom Richmond says, and where's the widest part of the face? So using that, let's do it. I'm going to go with an overall... Hey, Christine. Hello, Mercy B. I'm seeing a very wide face here. And this is the widest part. More mass, I say definitely below the eye line. So we're going to put the eyes... We're going to make these... She's got some eyes that are... One is shaped different than the other. I don't know if you can catch that. They're kind of close together. So this is my roadmap that I would use. We're gonna go quick today, just because I'm in a quick mood. The nose is kind of long, so a long T shape like that, and then that mouth. That's all I would need to get going. So let's go in with the Crayola marker. And sometimes I start with the eyes first. Sometimes I start with the nose first. Let's go with the eyes. They have a little bit of a downward droop to them. And hopefully the lighting is okay here. I think we're good. A little bit of shadow going on, but all right. Eyelid, she's definitely got some accented lashes going on. And I recently been trying to draw a lot more. Just because the more faces you draw, the more you learn, the better you get. Okay, how much white of the eye is showing? Not much. So keep that in mind. This eye is definitely football shaped and smaller for whatever reason. Okay? Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in the live stream and the replay. And this eyebrow is lower. I have some events coming up next week, so we're getting ready. Like my buddy Todd Goings on here says, shake the dust out. Let's go. This eye is a little more closed than the other one. And this one's more open. There's the pupil, and I always draw a highlight like that. Okay. I don't know if you need that light tilted down. Pardon me. Let's do that. There we go. All righty. Christine, I was glad to see Chad went live yesterday in Minivan Venturing YouTube channel. All right. I'm glad he's doing good. Here's the nose. Nose is, there's nothing really standing out about her to me, except the face shape, obviously, and the eyebrows. All right, nostril. I had a good day today. I was off from the day job, off again tomorrow. This is my weekend, so that's why I'm here. Glad I could spend it with you guys. This mouth is crooked, okay? Let's draw the mouth line. That's it. And she's got a very small mouth, too. And a large space, kind of a large space, between her nose and upper lip. Give her a highlight there. I think that's a great T shape right there. I think I got that pretty good. Has a small chin, but very wide cheeks, okay? Almost square shaped or diamond, kind of more square shaped than diamond shaped, right? The chin right there, and now like that. Oh, this was a funny one. All right, little drop shadow under the chin, like that. A little bit of this ear is showing, but not much. All right, here goes the hair. Let's do the shoulders just so I can push the hair behind the shoulders, okay? Hopefully I'm not going off camera too much. Chest. Not going to get into bodies today. We will, eventually. I just think I could always use practice on the faces. So, all right, she's got a hair tie there. It can be kind of tricky. Let's put that in. Simply. All right, and that's how I do my little designs for that, just to indicate that's what it is. Doing the inner hairline first. All right. Kind of thin, wavy hair. Kind of stringy, straggly type hair. It's humid out probably where she is. We'll come back and do the details in a second. Hair can be tricky, but it doesn't have to be. Why? Why do I say that? Well, I've learned to draw the shape of the hair, not every individual hair, you know? All right. And the wind is definitely blowing it. We will clean it up a little bit for her. There we go. Not bad. All right, finishing details now on the hair. Notice my outer line is a lot more thicker outline. Kind of cleans everything up and holds the drawing together. Other side, here, there, and everywhere. It is a nice night here out in upstate New York, finally. All right, let's do a little shading, all right? Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Christine. Yes, I'm glad he's doing okay. You nailed it. Thank you, Christine. I love to hear that. Love to hear that from you. First, we'll do our darks, and then we'll do our shadows. Darks is the eyebrows and the hair. We're using a blue color stick just because I don't want to use up my black one because I need that for my events. All right, shadow in the hair, heavy shadow there, heavy shadow there. I don't know if you can hear that booming stereo outside, but somebody's having a good time. I think they're excited about the Cartoon Mark YouTube channel. I, again, always recommend Tom Richmond's book. Tom Richmond, great book, The Mad Art of Caricature. And use thin and thick lines the way I'm doing here. That's an old Disney trick. Also, on Google search me. I'm trying to get ranked on Google. How to Draw Caricatures on Google, because certain YouTubers have got the market kind of cornered, and they are great at what they do. But I think there's room for a little more of us out here. So I'm trying to get ranked on Google. How to Draw Caricatures on Google will then show up as a YouTube search. You know, YouTube, my YouTube video will get SEO there or whatever. Hopefully I can help. I just want to help people learn how to draw these things, because it was tough for me learning. I'm still learning. Okay, a little drop shadow under the chin. Now shading on the face. Let's just hit the shirt quick. All right, I would go, think of it like a landscape. Like, where's the shadows? Where's the deeper crevices of a mountain, you know? In the bridge of the nose is one. Okay, I'll hit that. See that? And then underneath the nose, the little, see that on the nose itself, then underneath the nose. One there, upper lip is usually darker. See that? Why? Because it's in a little bit of a shadow, usually, of the nose. And I hit the bottom of the bottom lip. And I'm just going to give a little cheek shadow here. First one of the night. Let's give these beautiful eyes some color. Wow, that worked good. I'm using the sharp corner of my stick here just to add a few little details. What do you think, everybody? Mercy be. I remember a cartoon artist doing one of those caricatures for me when I was a teen. Wow, I lost it in storage. That's too bad. I would love to see that. I really would love to see that. I found one of Roger Webb, caricature artist in Lake George, New York, at Lake George Village. Roger Webb drew my brother Paul in 1986. I have the drawing. Or he has the drawing. I found it for him, but I have pictures of it. And I was like in a hurry, you know. I didn't even know what caricature was then. And I wish I paid attention and really watched him, because he was a master now that I've studied his drawing. And I did a YouTube video on Roger Webb, and there's not much information on him, but people have commented about him and saying that he was in the area of Lake George, New York, and also in the New England area. So if anybody knows anything about Roger Webb from the 80s, 70s, and 80s, I'd love to hear it. And I was an impatient kid. It was my parents, me, my brother, and my parents walking around on a hot summer night, and they saw a caricature artist there. And they said, oh, let's get our son a caricature. And they did. And my brother must have said something like, he must have asked him, what do you like? And my brother must have said something like weightlifting, because he drew him lifting heavy weights, and my brother was into weightlifting then. So that was really cool. And I treasure that drawing and experience, and I wish I was into caricature then. But now I am, and there's also a gift of gab, a banter between the caricature artist and the model while they're sitting there for you, and you got to be good at that too. Sorry, a little drink of water there, because I'm talking. All right, we need another face, right? Let's see what we can find. I really like that one. As you can see, wow, I really like this guy's face. Wow. This is going to be a little tough with where the chin meets the neck, but I think I can do this one. Of course I can. I'm Cartoon Mark. All righty. This is a website called earthsworld.com. Wow. I see two parts to this. I'm just gonna crack my door open a little because the cat is, well, I can't reach it. Somebody's trying to get into the room here. And it's getting a little stuffy. There we go. Sorry, live TV, folks. So I'm seeing a square shape here. Here's the chin, and the neck definitely comes down. And bigger guys, I push the shoulders up. Sorry, I'm going a little bit off camera on you. Let's bring it down a little. There. And then it gets skinny here, and then the head flares out, right? So there's just as much mass above the eyes as there is below the eyes. Okay. Eyes are just basically lines. He's actually looking this way. We're going to draw really simple. Okay, this is a triangle. See the triangle? The nose is a triangle. It's pushed way up. Okay, and that mouth is kind of like that. Can you see it? I'm going to go right at it with the marker, guys. I don't know. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to shrink the features even smaller. Here's a trick that Tom Richmond teaches. Shrink the features even smaller, and that will make the head appear larger without making the head larger, okay? So let's do this. And I'm going to widen this eye. They're just going to be slits. And the eyebrows. He's got very stiff hair. So you got to think like, you got to kind of do all this stuff. All right. This eyebrow's going up like that. All right. He's got some lines right at the top of the nose like that. Again, I'm shrinking the nose. I'm shrinking a lot of this to make the head shape look a lot bigger than it is. All right, mouth. I'm going to push the mouth up more, but keep it on the angle that it's on, okay? He does have a little, the indentation right there. And you can see some teeth in there. You might not be able to see that, but I can. Like that. And these lines that come from the nose, here's a tip. Look, they come from the top of the nostril, top of the flared nostril, not from the bottom. So notice I'm starting from up here, not down here, okay? So that's a tip for you. Let's start to develop some structure here. There's going to be that chin. I should have put it up more. But we can get away with this. We'll get away with it. I'm going lightly, just because I'm going to do the beard kind of heavy. I'm going to do the ear. I'm going to put the other ear in like it's kind of visible because just for some balance there. Hairline. I'm going to shrink that forehead. So the hair comes in like that and then over. All right. Boom. Very stiff. Think like stiff hair here and there. Nice. We're going to do the hair since we're here. I don't want to come back to it. Give it some volume like that. It's a lot of little details here, but I think the heavy work of the caricature is done, if you know what I'm saying. Very short, stiff hair. And you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to go dark in here because you don't want to draw too much attention to minor details. So I drew the outer thicker. I drew the outline thicker because that's what I want the eye to be drawn to, you know? Okay. I'm going to draw these eyes a little heavier and darker. Okay, there. That was good. Look at this ear is way bigger than this one. All right, mustache. This is where it gets tedious when you're live and you got somebody sitting there. It can get a little... So you got to be quick and have the banter. Right now I'm just going to get an outline going in of where I'm going with this. There we go. Now I'm going to do the outer. A little thicker. You can probably see that or even hear it. Just want to see where I am. Sometimes your hand covers yourself up. And you got to see where you're going. I'm going to do this chin here. There we go. Well, I was going to go spotty with it underneath the chin, but it's heavy. He's got a heavy beard under there. And there's almost like a line. Almost like a cut off. Like he shaves there. So this is going to look kind of weird, but I'm cleaning it up as much as I can. This is the boring part. Talk amongst yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to get this right. All right. There we go. Now the rest is all window dressing, as they say. If I was in a hurry, I would do this. Longer lines, like bigger lines, you know. And think like round this way and then round that way, the contour of the face. Don't just hit straight lines and hope it hits. Really think about it. I'll check in with your comments in a second, guys. Sorry. This guy's... I knew this one would be taking me some time. All right. We're just going to go here, there, and everywhere. And I think it would work. Let's just see if it will. Yeah, I think it is. I'm going to do this side. Heavier. Nice. We're getting them. We're getting them. I often wonder how some other artists would draw this. Like Tom Richmond or Alan E. J. Or, you know. There's a guy on Instagram who's freaking awesome. Big Sam Art. Anybody know him? Wow, his airbrushing is amazing. All right, and I'm going to draw the shoulders up high. And in the shirt line, it's going to come right down here. Let me take a step back and look. I think it's okay. I think it's all right. Anybody talking here? He has a lot of beard. Yes, Nick R. Definitely good. How's the new position that you're working? Nick, thanks for asking, my brother. Thank you. The new position is awesome. Very different. Very different from what I was used to. Whereas my old position was a 100% in the truck, go, go, go. My old position was 100% go, go, go at utility locating. And my new position is about 10% in the truck and 90% at a desk and doing paperwork and answering phones and calling in crews for water main breaks. So I like it. I like it. I really like it. And it's some mapping and stuff like that involved. So thank you, Nick. It's a different schedule, different time. I am now the afternoon guy, 3 to 11. So that, I would say I am still getting used to that. I like it because it's quiet. There's not a lot of staff around. But again, that time of day, I used to be a morning guy. Morning. I up at 5:15 every day, just popped right up. Never needed an alarm. So now I never have to set an alarm. It's freaking great. I'm going heavier under the chin here. So I don't ever have to set an alarm again. I can sleep in. Like today, it was the first nice day here. 61 degrees here in upstate New York. Spring is here. And we got I had the kids out there landscaping, doing some lawn work, mulch. And it was great. I just love having my days, my mornings, to do what I want to do. If I want to go shopping, I go shopping. And you know what? During the week, there's not a lot of people out there shopping. These are the little things that I like about my new job and my new schedule. So I am thankful. Yeah, sorry, that's the long-winded answer, Nick. How do you like this caricature, guys? I think it's all right. I want to give him a little temple line there. Shirt line. I think this is okay. This was a tough one. A lot of labor. This is a hard eraser. I'm just going to try to erase some of those guidelines. There we go. A tip on erasing: don't press so hard because you're going to grind the pigment into the paper. I try to glide across it, almost like you're lifting it off of the paper, and that works somewhat. There's that one. I think that's a good one. He has a lot of beard, yes. Any more faces in here we can get? Ooh, we're at the end. Oh, wow. Look at this lady. Look at the ears. Kind of a tough picture. Not sure what's going on behind with the ponytail. Might come back to it. I don't know. A lot of I need to see a face, straight on. Wow, there's a striking look. Should we give it a try? Let's give it a shot. I kind of like what's going on with these lines. All right. Thank you, Christine, for hanging out. Appreciate it. I hope things are working out for you. I saw you had some issues going on. I think with the apartment or something. I can't really remember. But, all right. What do I see with Tom Richmond's advice on Google or YouTube or from his book, The Mad Art of Caricature? I see a long face rather than a wide face, okay? So let's just go with a rectangle. I'm going to go really simple for you here. So I would start with a rectangle. You can draw a rectangle. You can get to a caricature. Now, where's the widest part? Obviously, here with these cheekbones. They're very wide. We're going to try to really exaggerate that. Chin. hairline. All right, I like what I'm seeing. Can you see it? All right, now the eyes. The eyes are kind of, my trailer leaks. I'm planning on building a shelter over it. Oh, why should you have to build a shelter over it? Again, I don't know the whole situation, but yeah. Well, I hope the leak stops, and I hope if you rent, I hope the landlord can do something for you. Eyes are very close together here. I'm gonna exaggerate the nose. Sometimes you know, go with the obvious. All right, and the obvious people when they think caricature, they think, oh, they just draw a big nose on you. Not always true, but here I'm gonna have to do a little bit of forced exaggeration on the nose and the cheekbones. Cheekbones are gonna come up a little higher. All right, the eyes. Kind of deep set eyes here. I really like them. Eyelashes. The eyebrows are quite light here. Other eye. Again, I'm seeing these eyes really close together. Alrighty. And a lot of this eye is showing. And a lot of this eye is not showing. So we're going to put that heavier little shadow in. Okay, here we go with the nose. I'm going to do a big cartoony nose here. All in one note, all in one swoop. 3D lines. And the other nostril like that. Nice, I like it. I'm going to put the mouth up higher than very small mouth, very small lips. She's got a quirky little smile about her. I'm going to bring the chin up a little. Well, it's a longer face, so I want it to stay longer. We're going to do that. All right, cheekbones. We're going to go like that. I shouldn't have did this little bump out here, but that's all right. Oh, she has a very long. Ziggy, how you doing? Ziggy, losing connectivity. You're great. Sorry, was it my connectivity? I own the trailer, just staying on the property. Oh, okay, I got you. So yeah, you can build a shelter over it. Mercy be. And also, he doesn't want anyone on the property. I don't blame him. Too many thieves around here. Okay. Careful of those thieves. Ziggy, how's Florida? My parents are heading home. The snowbirds will be home on Sunday. They've been in Florida since October. So I'm looking forward to seeing Mom and Dad. And some lines right there. She does have a necklace on. All right. Sorry. And we'll hit the hair. Hope everybody's having a great night. I am. This is what I do. This is what I love. Hair is going like that. All right. Remember, there's a skull up there. So sometimes you forget about that and just want to remember that. There's the hair. Now the details. All right. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Finish this up. I like this one. This one came out good. What do you guys think? We'll shade it in and go from there. Again, you don't have to draw every hair. You just draw the shape of the hair and then do your finishing details. There's some wind going on here, so it's probably what's blowing the hair around. As far as liking this, it's not bad. Not bad. I think it's all right. Let me shade it in here. Using a Prismacolor art stick. Eyebrows. Striking blue eyes. With some highlights in there. Drop shadow underneath the nose, like that. Underneath the surface of the nose. Upper lip in shadow. Lower lip a little bit. Wrinkles. Alright, now the hair. And feel free to turn your paper to make these color sticks work better for you. I'm just lazy. I don't turn my paper. I should. Manny Avitesian talks about turning your paper when you use these sticks. And you should do what Manny Avitesian says, because he's good. Alright, I don't know if there's any more examples for us. Maybe we should quit while we're ahead, while we're out on top, right? This is how I draw caricatures. I try to have a roadmap. Got away from me right there, sorry. Let's fix it. There we go. Always have a roadmap. You know, you need a good foundation to get drawing, so I know they talk about not using pencils or stuff live, and I agree with that to a certain extent. But once you get in your groove, you'll know. You can just work with a marker and be fine with it. You have to do all this sketching in your head, like Tom Richmond teaches. So get his book, The Mad Art of Caricature. And if you're into this, thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much. Let's review what we got. This one is good. I think my likeness is pretty good. I really like it. Then we had our beard guy. These are some good drawings. Which one's your favorite? Beard guy? This lady? And remember the first one. I like that one. Because I like them all. So, thank you so much, guys. This is Cartoon Mark signing off. Thank you, Ziggy, Mercy B, everyone who watches. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button.